Hello, loves. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope everything is going well with you. And I hope you are finding what you're looking for. Hello, everyone. My name is Divine Celiane. And I am a healer, a seer, a reader, a lover. And I am here to deliver a message. Bear with me, y'all. I have been feeling these energies and have been in battle. So forgive me. But I'm nowhere tired. What's that saying that our elders used to say? I am in no ways tired. Okay. There's a message for you that was very clear that came to me today. So here goes. You are not for everyone. There's a reason why I'm smiling. And as usual, I keep telling y'all, there's a reason why I'm smiling. Okay, so let me say. I've talked about before how I was blacklisted before I could even begin my journey performing and singing. Because I didn't want to deal with certain people, and I'm not going to. And I'm not going to do certain things with my body. No one tells me what I'm going to do with that. So, and not for no dollar price. So, I was thinking about that. And the last couple of days, I was thinking about not being able to be seen the way I wanted to be seen. And when we're little, we want fame. We think fame is necessary to be seen. No, it's not. It's not. And I learned that, and I've been learning that for the past couple of days. Really learned it today, and I'm going to get to that. But there was a question posed to me by Spirit. Do you really want to be famous? Or you just want to be known? I was like, what you mean? Of course I want to be. I think about it. So, I was given a story about a woman who was the first black teacher in Contra Costa County, where I'm originally from, to receive Teacher of the Year. I think she did for 2 years in a row. And she said it was wonderful because she was uplifting the people, and our people, looked to her as a role model, right? They love having us carry them. Everyone does that, though. Every culture does that. Okay, for me, it's like, just act right yourself. I don't. Anyway, but she was saying that when she would be out, though, she said, what you don't understand is when you'd be out, people come up to you and cheering you on, but they will interrupt you at times that is not, sometimes appropriate or not conducive, but she always spoke to them, and she was always cordial. She always would laugh and talk, and she is that type of person. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful, strong black woman. And I thought about it, and I said, hey, Vic, and I said, Spirit, why are you bringing this to my door? Why are you making me walk through this? Right? And so I was thinking. So the next day, I was working. And someone came up to me that wasn't going to come up to me, gave me a hug because they needed it from my energy. And it taught me something. And it was like, this is real. This is being known. When real people see you, when real people get to know you, that's being known. You understand? So I was thinking to myself, And I said, you know what? You know what? I had it all wrong. See, people equate fame to money. And usually them two go hand in hand. They do, usually. But no, that's not what's important. What's important is for those that need you, see you, and have access to you. And so I realized I don't want to be bothered and inundated. I want to be of service, right? And so I felt the difference. And I was like, and I heard Spirit say, you are not to be accessible to everyone. You are not for everyone. Clearly, because of how you've been treated in your life. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, y'all. And so I was like, you know what? I was like, I had it all wrong. I had it all wrong. What I really heard was you're only to be accessible to an elite kind because you're so rare. That's for all the Star Season Chosens. You're so rare. You're so precious. You're so needed that you can't be wasted on those not for you. See, when people need you, they're going to find you. They're going to come to you. They're going to flock to you. And what you're going to hear is, I don't know why I needed to come to you, but I needed to come to you. I needed to see you. I needed to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to find you. That's what's meant for you. Those are your elite. Thank you. Not the ones spending the money. Not the ones running these damn companies, running this country into the ground. None of that. Not the ones spreading the false message. Not the ones sitting up here twisting the words of the message where people don't understand. But then you have people like us that do and see what you're doing. They're not meant for you until they find the right path and right frequency for you. See, you'll have a frequency, right? The people meant for you are going to tune into your dial. They're not going to miss you. Because Spirit's going to lead them to you. To find you. So, and for some of us, we've been hidden so much. And baby, you know. You will know. Partially what your purpose is. And you will know how rare you are by how much you're hidden. You will know. Oh, and I was hidden. I was hidden in plain sight. And I didn't realize it until now. Well, okay, a couple of years later. But I didn't realize it though. And then I had to stop being angry. Because Spirit kept saying, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm like, when? Not yet. Oh, they treating you like this? No, I ain't putting you out there for them to mistreat you. Not yet. Not yet. They can go. No. And I'm like, but you gave me these talents. You gave me this stuff to do. I don't understand why you making me wait. Not yet. I said not yet. So I'm like, all right. That's what we do. All right. Right? Then we go back again. When? When can we? When is it time? When? Spirit's like, nope, not yet. They treating you in a way I can't gel with how they're treating you. No, not yet. Hello, loves. Welcome in. So, not everyone is for you, and you're not meant to touch everyone. You're not meant. Let me tell you something. You're so precious, and your energy is so precious, and your love, and your path is so precious. It has to be protected. So sometimes Spirit is going to hide you. So people cannot knock you down further than you would have been knocked down. See, when we don't know what we don't know, we swear it is a personal thing against us. It is not personal. It is for your protection. You're hidden. and you're not released until the right time. Why? Sometimes, and a big thing for star seeds, chosens, and indigos is this: because the people don't have the understanding to even take what you have to say. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you an experience I had. I had a reading done by a prophet of spirit, and it told me when I could step out, and it told me why I came now. And it said, people will not understand what you're saying. They're not there. So why would I put you out when it's not going to be profitable or for you or for them? Why would I do that? Build until I release you. That is what's going on right now, loves. You were to spend the time through this heartache, through this pain, through the stuff at your jobs. You were to spend the time building. Even now, you got to spend the time building, because when you are let loose, my loves, when you are let loose, we can't turn around the spirit and say, wait a minute, I'm not ready. Wait a minute, but you didn't. No. We got to be ready to hit that ground running, because we are needed. Look at our world. You understand what I'm saying? We got to be ready. We have to get ready now to be ready. Think about the bridesmaids, the 5 with their lamps ready, the 5 without, and who was left out. So my loves, this whole time, and we don't know until it's hindsight. This whole time, this mess was happening with the collective and this third party stuff and all this stuff. We were still to get ready. That was the love of ourself we were working on. That's what we were supposed to work on, love of ourself. And then a lot of us came up with creative things to help other people and ourselves heal. And you will notice as you were doing the work, we were able to continue and build it and grow it, right? Okay, you're about to be released on your path. You're about to be released. Why? Because it's time, and it's going to be released small at a time. It's time for us not to be hidden anymore. So we're going to start being released by spirit. We're going to start being seen and heard. And we don't have time to be afraid. We were to work on that fear before. We don't have time to not have love of ourselves. We were to work on that before. We don't have time to say, I'm not ready, because baby, spirit will say, oh, you're not. Thank you. And give it to somebody else. And you will be wondering. Why? Because you're a chosen, you're a star seed, you're an indigo child. See, again, when you are that rare, you don't get the chances everyone else gets, because you made a contract to do this work. You made a contract to be rare. Okay? You're held accountable to that rareness. You are held accountable to the responsibility of that. While some people are walking around holding their head high and kind of being narcissistic in that place, baby, no, we ain't got time for that. This is hard work. This is battle. No. So my loves, those of you that have felt, and I understand, I have been invisible all my life. I understand. Because everything I would say, people wouldn't understand. I had to go to adults for them to understand. Even they wouldn't understand. I understand. But my loves, you were hidden for a reason. It was not time for you to come out yet. Not yet. But now it is. Now. When it says now is your time, now is the time for your path. Now is the time for you to do work. Now is the time for you to love others and show others how love is supposed to be done. Now is the time for you to stand in your truth and your authenticity, and we change things. And yes, understand, a lot of us are going to lose our life. A lot of us are going to be chastised. A lot of us are going to be cast down, talked about, canceled, so on and so forth. Yes, we will. Same thing my father went through, we are going to go through. But look what we have been through in our lives already to fortify us for our path. We are ready because we did the work to be ready. We have been through it to be ready. We are ready. We can do this. We've been doing it with our eyes closed and our eyes open every day. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You have a whole tribe that walks with you. You may not know them, but they know you. We know your love space. Don't be afraid. There's not the time to be afraid, loves, because we're all walking it together. There's so many of us. So many. And we're going to have to lift each other up when we fall. But my loves, everyone is not to have access to you. Only a select few. And some people may say, well, why? I need to make money. It's not about money. Yes, we needed to live on this plane during this time. Absolutely. Yes. It will come if you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's going to come. It was promised. It has your name on it. Excuse me. But some of these people that you want, that these high ticket folks that you feel that you have a right to, and some of these people not for you. I guarantee you, some of these people not for you. You are rare. That means you are chosen for a select and rare breed just for you. How precious is that? How loved are you for that? Think about it that way. You are chosen for a select elite. Think of it like that. And not in ego, but in gratefulness. Really, I mean, if someone came into me and said, Divine, you are chosen for a select elite. Amount of people, type of people, whatever. I'm like, for real? Me? Like, yeah, because only you can touch these type of people. Wow. Well, but what about you're not to deal with them? You're not to touch them until they're ready to come to you. And when they're ready, they will come to you. So I'm telling you, like my fathers told me, when they're ready, they will come to you. Not before. When it's time. When you're ready. You got to let spirit know you're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready for your path? If you're not, it's okay. It's a scary thing. It is. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Ask for strength to walk this thing. Ask for it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it. Sometimes you'll hear crickets. Not time. That's what it means. That doesn't mean you stop doing the work. But baby, your tribe will find you. And who you meant to help is going to find you. They will not miss you. They will not miss you. Why? Because there's too many people hungry for the truth. Look at it out there. There's too many people hungry to know the truth. Their truth. And we healers are teaching them their truth. How to find it. Look at it. See how many people are really hungry. And you think you ain't needed? Please. You think you ain't going to be released? Please. Of course you are. And if you're creating things and you're doing you for the betterment of us all, understanding that love, the same love flows through us all. We're all connected. Baby. You're needed. You ain't going to stay invisible forever. Oh, no. Oh, no. And I'm going to tell you, some of you are not going to be prepared for when you're seen. Some of you are not going to be prepared. Fortify yourself and prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for your job. But my loves, use your intuition to know who you are to work with and who you are not. In my programs, I don't work with everybody. I don't work with everybody. I'm not for everyone. I know this. I don't take just anyone for $1. Does that take it longer for me to build? Yes, it does. Does that offend some people? Yes, it does. Why? Because I have to make sure that the people I do work with get my quality. Get what the word is. And this word is not my word. So I'm responsible, though, for delivering this word. So I'm not going to take 30 and 40 people for some money when I know I only need to be taking 10 and really making sure that they get what they need. But because I'm selective in the beginning, it takes time. But over time, you become known as the one who dedicates time to really help and build someone. So I'm not going to take just anyone because you have money and flash it in my face. That means nothing to me. What means something to me is you reaching your highest good. That's why I do my work. like my Father asked me to. You understand? You did. That goes back to your values and what you value. But my loves, I'm not for everyone. I know I'm not for everyone. I've seen it. They've made sure I know. But I took it wrong. I took it as, oh, they're blocking me out. Like I said in the beginning about me not being allowed in certain auditions and stuff like that. And I took it as, oh, you don't want me? Forget you. You don't know. And I had to understand that's not what it's about. What it's about is you're better than where you're trying to walk. You have more talent than where you're trying to go. They're not going to recognize it. You're above this station of where you're trying to be. They're not there. Why would I bring you down? It sounds egotistical, but it's really not, because I'm grateful. I'm not like, yes, that was, no. Why I'm not like that? Because my path was so fucking hard to walk, only to realize it was me being protected and made better. And I was walking where I never should have walked in the first place, especially if the people are not ready to hear the word. You understand? Don't let your feelings get hurt because people are not ready to hear your word. They're not there. They're not on the frequency to understand what you're saying. So either you simplify it or you make a precursor to it to make it a little easier for them to get. That's up to you. There's many different ways to do this thing. Remember, you have a path. Didn't nobody tell you how to walk it. You walk it the way you feel you need to walk it. You listen and hear how you need to adjust it for your job here. And do it with love. Always do it with love. If you don't have the love there to do it, back up and recalibrate in here. You understand? Back up and recalibrate. And understand, I love my job and why I'm here in my journey. And it takes a while to say you love your journey. Baby, do I know. It takes you a while to say you love your journey. I know. Ooh, I know. But my loves, his divine has to be protected at all costs. You understand? And that's why you're hidden sometimes. For the love of you, you're delayed and hidden. For the love of you. And if your enemy is laughing at you, let them laugh. Let them think it's them doing it. Let your enemies think it's them doing it. I know it angers our ego. I know we hate to be embarrassed. I know we hate to look bad in the eyes of our enemies. Boy, do I know. But my loves, just keep your eye on the prize and keep working at it. Why? Because while they're laughing, you are ascended and they're nowhere near you. And then they're going to fall and realize they needed you in the first place. And it's not something to celebrate. It's actually very sad, to be honest with you, because they could have saved time instead of acting that way. But then you see real time. You weren't ready for the message I had to give you. So now it won't be me to give it to you. And that's why. Because sometimes it has to be a darker spirit to give it to them because of what they did. Not the light. That's why the darker spirits are here. Sometimes when they won't listen to the light, we got to tag the dark in. Your turn. You take care of it. We got the other light over here we got to take care of. You dig? So my loves, no, you are not forgotten about. Not by a long shot. Spirit sees you, God sees you, Source sees you, Universe sees you, whatever it is. You are seen. You are seen and you are known. You are not forgotten. Be ready for this challenge. Be ready for these blessings. Be ready for your journey because you are about to not be invisible All right, my loves. I love you. That is your channel message from Spirit. I love you. I love the fact that you are here on this plane. I love the fact that you are walking your journey, trying to get to where you're trying to get to. It doesn't matter if how many times you fall, you keep getting back up. Do you understand how beautiful you are for that? Do you? Do you understand how much strength it takes to keep doing that? And to keep going and keep putting up with people and not doing what you could do. Do you understand? You don't. You are so precious and beautiful. You don't understand. And you have no clue how you look to Spirit. And how precious you are. All right, my loves. I love you so much. And I thank you for your journey on this plane and your service ahead of time. I thank you. All right, my loves. You have a wonderful evening. Namaste.